Hello, 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 hello! We're on the bridge! Hello. We're on the bridge of the symbol of the ocean. And why not? Not quite sure why the bridge deck is then open to all of this. And in all honesty, this dome should be... It should be a thing of a swimming pool. But there we go. It is not. It is a theatre right behind the bridge, which is just no. Actually, oh, no, this isn't the bridge. This is a bar. Where's the bridge? The bridge must be one down then. Really? This would be the right position for the bridge, in my opinion. But there we go. What do I know? Honestly. Let's go down a deck then. See if we can find the actual bridge. There's obviously going to be a lot to dismantle here. But that just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right. No. No, no. Hello, Josh! How are you today? I'm doing well, thank you. Just confuzzled, as usual. Doesn't take much, does it, really? I mean... Just go down one deck. Go down one deck. Go forward. And... yeah. So that area upstairs should be the bridge. Absolutely 100%. So, but there we go. What do I know, honestly? But Josh is good. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Oh, so there is a staircase. It's hidden. It's hidden. There's a staircase. It's hidden. But we found it. Not that we care very much, but... well, we do, but... you know, it's all as it is. But why can we not go... we can't go further forward than that, okay. That's not... what design is it? That's better. Get a staircase where you can't get out to main sections of the ship. Okay, so... let's see if we can get up. Can't get aft of this bulkhead, or can we? Oh, there is a little place to go through it. Figure out, see if we can get the dome off. At least part of the dome off. Oh yeah, I remember coming here, don't I? It's a silly place. Silly place. There we go. Then we can start to get some of this stuff off. Let's tidy up this deck. All these deck chairs got to go. Luggage in the suit swimming pool. That's got to be the title of the song, hasn't it? There's luggage in the swimming pool. Don't know why you thought it was cool. Even more luggage in the swimming pool. Yeah, so let's get rid of them up. Bong dong, bong dong, dong dong. Looks like I'm concentrating. Don't believe it. So yeah, I've changed my mind from doing Farm Sim today. Just because reasons. I felt like bonking. As one does. Nothing wrong with bonking on a Friday, indeed. Well, there's nothing wrong with bonking any day of the week, Josh. I think as long as you don't become overly obsessed with the bonking, it's all fine. Let's see what this reveals. Okay. That is just literally bulkheads that we're removing. What about this? I mean, this is huge, right? We just taken both of those sections away.
All hands brace for impact.
Now we just got to dismantle the dome frame by frame. Ah, there we go. Oh, the ads are starting shortly. Ah. Okay, that's why that's there. Okay, that's fine. Stopped. At least you don't have to take each piece of glass out. Well, that is certainly a saving grace, Josh. That really is. So I think that would be somewhat tedious. I'm sure plenty of people look at this and what you have to do is But isn't it tedious anyway? And the answer is no. It's not tedious because you have to figure it out and you have to kind of go through a systematic approach. Ish. To dismantle the ship. And like I said, because I've worked on ships, I find it fascinating. And I really enjoy it. Right click to bonk the memories down. Probably should pay that, shouldn't I? I know it's not an official song. I know I don't like it. But let's do it anyway. Because I can. Because it's still a catchy tune. Even if it's not great in terms of lyrics. Oh, and I did try... I'm going to play another one as well, Josh. I did try some stuff. For this. So what did I try for this? Which one shall I play? Yeah, I like this one.
With thanks to Wolf and Geordie, a trucking venture has begun. Driving around Europe, seeing countries one by one. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, is it 'cause we're trucking fabulous? Running quick jobs for a start, never missing an house fart. Buying a used Volvo online, Halloween treats that taste so fine. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, but we're still trucking fabulous.
Okay.
Up in Luxembourg, getting money for our work. Expand the trucking empire with no sleep, we never tire. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are
I think I'm gonna
into us, never not
unsave and redo that again.
hiring drivers here and there, driving in our underwear. Other drivers getting vexed, we don't know what's coming next. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are...
So we stop that one. I did try some other ones. Some different versions of that. Because I was just trying to remix it.
With thanks to Wolf and Geordie, a trucking venture has begun. Driving around Europe, seeing countries one by one. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines.
See, that was supposed to be orchestral, but it doesn't feel very orchestral. So, there we go. Where are we? We are going here. Ha 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 ha! I'll try and do some more then, Josh. If you suggest a genre to remix your Truckin' Fabulous to, I'll try and do it.
Rusty cranes begin to groan, echoes loud as steel gets thrown. Ghosts of ships that sailed so far fade away beneath the stars. Right click to bump the memories down, tearing apart in this harbor town.
Sorry about the loading screen.
Dancing through the dust in the neon glow.
But I made a mistake.
Feel the beat as the wrecking flows. Oh. Broken holes in sunlight gleam. Dreams were built on metal steam. Waves once kissed these iron bones. Now they crumble all alone. Right click to bump the memories down, tearing apart in this harbor town. Dancing through the dust in the neon glow. Feel the beat as the wrecking flows. Oh. Welding sparks ignite the night. Machines hum low as we take flight. Souls in rhythm, hearts collide. Shipyard ghosts, they cannot hide. Right click to bump the memories down, tearing apart in this harbor town. Dancing through the dust in the neon glow. Feel the beat as the wrecking flows. Oh.
So if we're going to remix Truckin' Fabulous just a different way, where is it? Where's the remix edit cover? So let's go for a cover song of Truckin' Fabulous, and let's see what style do you want? Got a lot of different things. What do you reckon? I'll go for suggestions first. Yeah. One that says whispery. There's jazz. We don't want jazz. I don't think. Not. We've got enough of that. I was thinking, I don't know, like whispery trance or something like that. Layered vocals. Have some of that. Have whispery. Oh, we're loaded. We're loaded. Layered vocals, whispery. Let's try that. Remix. See what we get. Yeah, apologies, we've gone back to the earlier save game. Because, yeah, shenanigans. Fad did it wrong. Fad did a bad thing. Fad was very, very bad. So, remix indeed. So let's see what it's come up with. Truckin' Fabulous remix. Oh, I'm liking this already.
With thanks to Wolf and Geordie, a trucking venture has begun. Driving around Europe, seeing countries one by one. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. Is it 'cause we're trucking fabulous? Running quick jobs for a start, never missing an house fart. Buying a used Volvo online, Halloween treats that taste so fine. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving.
Bit too flat, isn't it, really?
But we're still trucking fabulous.
Let's see if the other one's better, shall we?
Luxembourg, getting money for our work. Expand the trucking empire. With no sleep, we never tire. Knocking down the road.
Let's try the other one. Here it is.
With thanks to Wolf and Geordie, a trucking venture has begun. Driving around Europe, seeing countries one by one.
Sure, it's got this one.
Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. Is it 'cause we're trucking fabulous? Running quick jobs for a start, never missing an house fart. Buying a used
Not sure I like that one so much. Let's take off. Let's take off the whispering. Leave layered. That. We'll put some euphoria in it. Not that it needed that, I mean...
Whether your week's been good or bad,
Who done that?
it's time to sit and chill with Fad. The games
Busy!
we play
Hell yeah!
are good and chill. No shooting guns or blood to spill. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. At an end, hope you didn't go round the bend. Sit back and relax while Fad lays down track to tracks. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. Has begun. Let's all game and have some fun. Make the best of the weekend break with a joy that's hard to fake. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. Have some fun.
welcome, Quizzy. Thank you for that. It is officially Friday. The song has been played. But what we were doing before you got in, Quizzy, was we were playing. There's a new feature on Suno, and you can do remixes or cover versions of songs. So we're playing with Truckin' Fabulous right now, and so this is a trance 90s R&B euphoria kind of version of Truckin' Fabulous. Let's see if it sounds any good. Some of them have been a bit missed, but...
With thanks to Wolf and Jordy, a trucking venture has begun. Driving around Europe, seeing countries one by one. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. Is it 'cause we're trucking fabulous? Running quick jobs for a start, never missing an house fart. Buying a used Volvo online, Halloween treats that taste so fine. Knocking down the road signs.
Yeah, I'm not convinced by this one. Let's try the second version.
With thanks to Wolf and Jordy, a trucking venture has begun. Driving around Europe, seeing countries one by one. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. Is it 'cause we're trucking fabulous? Running quick jobs for a start, never missing.
Happy Friday.
Buying a used
Happy long weekend.
online, Halloween treats that taste so fine. Knocking down the road signs,
I'm only a youngling.
trying to steer inside
Hey, Hitman.
the lines. Cars are driving into us, but we're still trucking fabulous.
Yeah,
Setting up
I'll leave this one to play then, Josh, for now.
Getting money for our work. Expand the trucking empire. With no sleep, we never tire. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, never not trucking fabulous.
Merry Friday, Hitman.
Hiring drivers here and there, driving in our underwear. Other drivers getting vexed. We don't know what's coming next. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. We're always trucking fabulous. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. We're always trucking fabulous.
It was alright. I think that one, we'll call that one alright. There we go. And how are you today, Hitman? Obviously, there is a particular song that should be played when Hitman arrives. I haven't got my finger on the button right now. Ah! Oh, we haven't done that one yet. Just going to get on top of this. I'm going to save it before I try and do that silly thing that I did earlier on. Again. Jump down here anyway. Here it is. Greenhouse Assassin. Thank you, Josh.
He's got a blade, he's got a plan. Creaky joints, but a steady hand. On the run, but he settled down. Building green in a barren town. Hitman grows, it's time to sow. Time to sow. Greenhouse shining, watch it glow. Watch it glow. Plant by plant, the life will spread. Homestead blooms from hands of dread.
Dreaded hands.
Concrete paths, dirt is nails. Every leaf tells his tales. Cold assassin, now he mends. Greenhouse dreams, this life transcends. Hammer falls, vengeance fades. Water flows, life invades. Through the glass, a brand new fight. Hitman's world turns to light. Hitman grows, it's time to sow. Greenhouse shining, watch it glow. Plant by plant, the life will spread. Homestead blooms from hands of dread.
I mean, that's a pretty good line. My biggest regret is I didn't come up with it.
Shadows trail, boats stay strong. Killers pass, now dead and gone. Sunrise breaks, he breathes it in.
Ah.
Hitman grows where life begins.
There we go. I half wonder if we should just come up with another new song. Wasn't overly convinced by the remixes, but it's all good. You've got to try these things. Got to have some fun at the weekend. So if we were going to create a new song, what will we create? Sure, it was Jam. Hard to top that one. You weren't too thrilled with the trucking remix. Like the original way better. Yeah, I agree. But what if you were to remix Truckin' Fabulous, then Hitman, what genre would you remix it to? I can give that another go, maybe. Or is there a different song that you would remix? If you weren't to I mean, Truckin' Fabulous is pretty hard to beat. But we could remix... Oh, actually, Quizzy loves Up and Down the Field. So why don't we have a look at Up and Down the Field and see what a remix of that would sound like? But what do we want to remix it to be? What are we going to remix that to be? But I've got the full song, so we can now remix. Edit cover. Quizzy says trance. Okay, we can try. We can try trance again. I'm okay with that. Trance, hyperpop. Okay, vocal range and flexibility. Okay, let's see what that comes up with. Some thinking and stinking time.
All hands brace for impact.
Oh, okay. I think I may have figured it out now. Maybe I needed to come down here and do this instead of what I thought I needed to do. There we go. Free! Did you say hyperpop, Fat? I did. I did. So here we go. Trance, hyperpop, vocal range and flexibility version of Up and Down the Field we go.
In the morning sun we rise.
Oh, no, this is the wrong one.
With hope in our eyes, grab our tools, put on our boots. It's time.
How did I pick the wrong one? Honestly. Hyperpop sounds so silly. Well, yes. So I picked the wrong version there, so I don't think you've ever heard that one. But I like this. I like the chorus of this one, so I'm just going to play the chorus of it. Oh no! Oh no, that's not the one. It was this one.
In the morning, planting dreams in every row. Watch them grow and unfold. Underneath the blue sky, fields stretch far and wide with sweat upon our brow. Up and down the field we go, soaring hopes of what will grow. With the seasons we'll reap what we've sown. Up and down the field we go, our love for the land, it's all we know. Together we cultivate seeds of tomorrow, we dedicate.
I love the chorus of that one. And the reason you haven't heard that one, Josh, is that one was generated when I didn't have a subscription, so technically I can't monetize it. So that would be why. Now let's get the correct version. Yeah, no, I just if I could have created that that chorus again, I would have loved that. So now let's get into I'm going to take out the hyperpop because it does sound silly. But there we go. We'll see what we get from this one. We'll try the correct version of the song. So there we go. Excellent. So we are. You're going to miss the fun. Well, we're just going to try it, so give it 2 minutes. This is the first version.
Many years ago, on a field not far away, Hitman and Catman started to form and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become
Oops.
a dirt below biggest factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down the field we go. So
Oh, I like this.
we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know.
Oh, this is fun.
As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and
Yeah.
gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun time's mine. Up and down the field we go.
Welcome back,
Sowing seeds
Hitman.
with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know.
There you go. What do you think of that one? I thought that was sounds like it's playing at 150 speed. Well, it is. It's kind of jazzed it up a bit. We'll try the other one. There we go. Yeah, the trance has definitely sped it up.
Many years ago, on a field not far away,
Yeah, this isn't so good.
Hitman started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a dirt pull up against factor, bouncing
Now
right
we're going to
up
go back
the
to
sun.
version 1. This is definitely the better version of these.
Years ago, on a field not far away, Hitman and Catman started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a dirt pull up against factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down
Take care, Hitman.
the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun time's mine. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know.
Haha, there we go.
Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know.
I've just created another couple, but we'll see. It's not the same. I'm trying something different. So let's see what this works out.
Many years ago, on a field not far away, Hitman and Fatman started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a dirt below Pegasus factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down craziness ends, we'll never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun ties bind. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends, we'll never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun ties by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends, we'll never know. Up and down the field we go, sowing faith with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends, we'll never know.
So quizzy. Looked like you were dancing to that one, so you enjoyed that one. So what genre prompt did I put on the remix for that one, do you reckon, eh? What, it's 2 words, so I'll give you a clue, 2 words. What 2 words could I have put into the genre prompts for that remix, do you think? Not overly complicated. Country? No. Oh no. We have done country, but that's not country.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा। हम संपर्क में रहेंगे।
Oh, there we go. Chuck that in there. I'll play you the other one, because obviously it generates 2, so we'll play you the other one. Just see what this... This might help.
Many years ago, on a field not far away, Hitman and Fadman started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a derpalopagus factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends, we'll never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun ties bind. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends, we'll never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun ties bind. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends, we'll never know.
Yeah, but what genre is it?
Up
That was not hyperpop, Josh. I appreciate it's 2 words, but it's not hyperpop. I'll give you a marginally cryptic clue. I was feeling gleeful when I did it. So there we go. And if you get that, then you're totally on the right wavelength. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I don't even know what hyperpop would be like, actually. So can we get rid of some of this now? I've got to go up on top of it. Is there something up on top of it that I've got to do? So. Maybe there's something behind it. Maybe there's something underneath it. Okay. Down under here. Under here. Under here. Not under where. Under here. So. So everyone got some good plans for the weekend? So. I think that second version of those most recent ones may well make another appearance later in the stream, because I really did enjoy that. That's what I was shooting for with actually with Truckin' Fabulous. So I'm going to try Truckin' Fabulous. I'm sorry, distractions, but I'm not going to be sorry for that. Well, I am, but not by much. There we go. Truckin' Fabulous. Which version am I looking for? It's that one, I think. Pretty sure it's that one. Cover song. And I'm going to use those same 2 words. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. I'm going to use those same 2 words to remix it and see if we can get a version similar to what that's just come up with for Up and Down the Field. Because that was just aces for me. There we go. Now we're finding our separation planes for this thingy bobber. Your daughter is here for the weekend. Excellent, Quizzy. That's good. That's what we like to hear. Family for the weekend. Just make sure that if you are having your family for the weekend, make sure you cook them fully. Because we don't want you to kind of have any food poisoning from that. I thought you'd laugh at that, Quizzy. So here we go. This is one of the new remixes of Truckin' Fabulous. See how this one turns out. I'll play you a bit.
A trucking venture has begun, driving around Europe, seeing countries one by one, knocking down the road signs, trying to steer.
Oh, this is great. I love it.
Cars are driving into us. Is it 'cause we're trucking fabulous? Running quick jobs for a start, never missing an hour's fart, buying a used Volvo online, Halloween treats that taste so fine, knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, but we're still trucking fabulous.
This is what I was trying to accomplish. I just didn't have the words before.
For our work, expand the trucking empire. With no sleep, we never tire. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, never not trucking, fabulous. Hiring drivers here and there, driving in our underwear. Other drivers getting vexed. We don't know what's knocking down the road signs.
Not even with my cryptic clue.
Trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. We're always trucking, fabulous. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. We're always trucking, fabulous.
So I'm going to tell you the genre now because you've given up, Josh, and that's okay. That's okay. So the genre that I requested for these last recent remixes is show choir. I was feeling gleeful.
With thanks to Wolf and Geordie, a trucking venture has begun. Driving around Europe, seeing countries one by one. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. Is it 'cause we're trucking fabulous? Running quick jobs for a start, never missing an house fart. Buying a used Volvo online, Halloween treats that taste so fine. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, but we're still trucking fabulous. Setting up in Luxembourg, getting money for our work. Expand the trucking empire. With no sleep, we never tire. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, never not trucking, fabulous. Hiring drivers here and there, driving in our underwear. Other drivers getting vexed. We don't know what's coming next. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. We're always trucking fabulous. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. We're always trucking fabulous.
Well, actually, call me crazy, and yeah, that's fine. I don't mind if you call me crazy. Yeah, so there we go. Some show choir remixes of some of our favourite songs. So there we go. See, I'm gonna stop now for a while, Josh. So if you want to, I know there's a song that you probably want to play, given the game that we're playing. So if you want to go ahead and do that one, you're more than welcome to do, which you always were. But I'm not gonna interfere for the minute. So. So hopefully everyone's doing well. We've been having some fun with Suno there. If you've not joined us. Some of our favourite songs on the channel we've remixed into show choir versions, and I quite like it. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Well, actually, I know I do. I mean, I said I was gleeful when I did it because, yeah, I watched Glee. Sue me. I watched it and I enjoyed it. Josh did like the remixes. Yeah, I loved the fact that I was trying to get it to put the harmonies in there and try and put those extra bits to it. Shall we show choir one of the other songs? What other song should we show choir version? Yeah, I'm thinking one of Josh's favourites. Is this the one? Ah, there it is. I found the official version. I had to find the official version. Let's cover that one. Let's see what it comes out as. So, because like I said, the show choir one has actually done some pretty cool stuff. I am suitably pleased with those. Here we go. Josh, this is for you.
Starting with nothing many moons ago, everyone trusted in the farm to build and grow. Squirrely in the woods, hitmen on the field.
This one's a little weirder.
Manure just to increase the yield. There's no man's land, but all Derb's farm. Always talking nonsense with sarcasm, we are armed.
I'll see what
Chopping down the trees, collecting honey from the bees. Lots of time and effort getting over hitman's allergies. The money comes in slow, the loans they seem to grow. Who has the credit card? Nobody wants to know. There's no man's land, but all Derb's farm. Always talking nonsense with sarcasm, we are armed. And making hay, riding horses all the day. Hitman on a motorbike, going the wrong way. Up and down the field, rinsing and repeat. Looking after animals, making sure they are replete. There's no man's land, but all Derb's farm. Always talking nonsense with sarcasm, we are armed. And forests turn the farm around, while the flying horses eventually come to ground. Making the best of the world we have right here, getting bigger and bolder, not giving in to fear. There's no man's land, but all Derb's farm. Always talking nonsense with sarcasm, we are armed.
Yeah, the start was weird. Go with version. Well, let's see what version 2 has. Maybe version 2 will triumph like the other two have.
Starting with nothing many moons ago, everyone trusting the farm to build and grow. Squirrely in the woods, hitman on the field, pad collecting manure just to increase the yield. There's no man's land, but all Derp's farm. Always talking nonsense with sarcasm, we are armed. Chopping down the trees, collecting honey from the bees. Lots of time and effort getting over hitman's allergies. The money comes in slow, the loans they seem to grow. Who has the credit card? Nobody wants to know. There's no man's land, but all dirt farm. Always talking nonsense with sarcasm, we are armed. Mowing grass and making hay, riding horses all the day. Hitman on a motorbike, going the wrong way. Up and down the field, rinsing and repeat. Looking after animals, making sure they are replete. There's no man's land, but all Derp's farm. Always talking nonsense with sarcasm, we are armed.
All hands brace for impact.
Production and forests turn the farm around, while the flying horses eventually come to ground. Making the best of the world we have right here, getting bigger and bolder, not giving in to fear. There's no man's land, but all Derp's farm. Always talking nonsense with sarcasm, we are armed.
Loading! So I did do another 2 because I wasn't quite satisfied with those. Not sure about this. We'll just get to the chorus.
Nothing many moons ago,
See what it does.
everyone trusting the farm to build and grow. Squirrely in the woods, hitman on the field, cad collecting manure just to increase the yield. There's no man's land, but all Derp's farm. Always talking nonsense.
Wanted something more like the epicness of the other ones, but that's fine. Can't get it all the time.
Starting with nothing many moons ago, everyone trusting the farm to build and grow. Squirrely in the woods, hitman on the field, fat collecting manure just to increase the yield. There's no man's land, but all Derp's farm.
Nah,
Always talking nonsense with sarcasm, we are.
didn't work so well for that one. Didn't work so well for that song, but that's okay. The original's still very good. So, we'll just keep banging away. Because, yeah. But I do like those versions of some of those songs. Do, do, do. Hey, got some flying debris. Flying debris, everybody. Please mind your head. Don't observe any health and safety rules here. So, we wish you the best of luck. Ah! There we go. Back up. Well, practically the top. Practically. Ah, there we go. Running around the valley.
Gatherer, chopper of trees, far away from the soulless cities, mining and fighting down in the depths, catching the fish even when it is wet. Running there and running back, would I forget, or what was that? Shining like a beam of light through the day and half the night, finding love and family in this magical valley. A stranger to begin, all the friends we need to win, giving gifts, lending a hand, with the community we stand. Running there and running back, would I forget, or what was that? Shining like a beam of light through the day and half the night, finding love and family in this magical valley. Getting married, maxing skills, all our chests with overspills. Achievement gets in, they glide. It is for perfection that we stride. Running there and running back, would I forget, or what was that? Shining like a beam of light through the day and half the night, finding love and family in this magical valley.
Thank you, Josh. That was Running Around the Valley. I do like that. I like all of them, but I do like that one. It's nice and chill. I wonder if that one will work on a show choir one. Possibly not, but you can give it a try. Give everything a try once. There we go. Go back to for it's not there. It's that's the one. Do that one. Remix cover. Hello, Jeremy. How are you? We're having some show choir fun this evening. We're doing show choir remixes of some of the older songs, just because we can, because we must, because shenanigans. So, Josh has just played Running Around the Valley, so we're about to see what a remix of that might look like.
हेलो क्या हाल है
So we do need to get rid of these bits. That's fine. Okay, that makes better sense. You're carrying too much. But let's see. What would a show choir version of Running Around the Valley sound like? Would it be like this?
A farmer, gatherer, chopper of trees, far away from the soulless cities, mining and fighting down in the depths, catching the fish even when it is wet. Running there and running back, would I forget, or what was that? Shining like a beam of light through the day and half the night, finding love and family in this magical valley. A stranger to begin, all the friends we need to win, giving gifts, lending a hand, with the community we stand. Running there and running back, would I forget, or what was that? Shining like a beam of light through the day and half the night, finding love and family in this magical valley. Getting married, maxing skills, all our chests with overspills. Achievement gets in, they glide.
Totally didn't get that word.
Perfection that we stride. Running there and running back, what I forget, or what was that? Shining like a beam of light through the day and half the night, finding love and family in this magical valley.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Ugh.
Valley.
That one didn't change too much, but it fit. So you're joking me. Oh, evil, evil thing. You see? Oh. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Oh well. Oh well. I've done too much now. I'm not going to bother with that one bit that we've lost. It's just annoying. Heavy element destroyed. So we've lost this section here. Annoying. Rudeness. Maybe we just need to get up there and get rid of that. Have I nearly finished that ship? No, I have not nearly finished the ship. We finished the other one. Finished the Blue Dream. This is the symbol of the ocean. It's slightly bigger. Slightly bigger. Now.
It's that time of year.
Thank you,
once
Josh.
more, with lots of things we're wishing for. Friends and family gathered near. A time for love, no place for fear. Drive a truck, pull a plow. It doesn't matter how, but how festive, fun, and frolics. On a farm, on the road, it's Wolfman that we go, with our festive fun and frolics. Festive joy to Wolfman, there is ramming transit vans. The Serenade gets caked in bees, while Dos gets lost and squeezed. 1G drinks his tea as truck full of power. It doesn't matter how, but have festive fun and frolics. On a farm, on the road, it's Wolfman that we go, with our festive fun and frolics. Our sincere wishes for you to have joy in what you do, with insanity in our aims, enjoying many
Here's the season,
computer
says Josh.
games.
Well,
It is with festive cheer.
it won't be long.
We wish you luck both far and near. Drive a truck full of power. It doesn't matter how, but have festive fun and frolics. On a farm, on the road, it's Wolfman that we go, with our festive fun and frolics.
Thank you, Josh. Who would have thought? I mean, nearly June. Who would have thought that one would be played? Me, I thought it because, yeah, we know.
हेलो क्या हाल है
Da-da-da-da.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Definitely dismantling the front end of the ship. There isn't an aft end of the ship, so I can't really say much about that. That's why that one didn't drop. Excellent. Da, 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 dee, dee, dee. Well, I am surprised that you haven't played the Jolly Roger yet, Josh. But we'll get there. I'm sure there's time for that. We can't rush things. Indeed, indeed. I mean, I have been messing around a little bit, so that's fine. Sure, not everyone enjoys me messing around, but there we go. Here it comes. Breaking beasts on the shore. Thank you, Josh.
Steel binds to sand, salty and fierce. Waves crash loud, a rhythm occurs. The hull groans, the hammer sings wide. This is the wreckage, there's nowhere to hide. With fire and grit, tear giants down. Blowtorch sparks, ash falls to the ground. Saltwater veins run through my toil. Ships bleed rust into the soil. Shadows stretch long as tides retreat. Echoes of giants lying in defeat. Smoke pillars rise, mixed with the sky. Graves of vessels, here they lie. Hands black crack, worn with grime. The labor's hymn, no tune, no time. Skies aflame, melt metal skin. This is no ending, only begin. With fire and grit, tear giants down. Blowtorch sparks, ash falls to the ground. Saltwater veins run through my toil. Ships bleed rust into the soil. Hurricane winds can't slow this blade. Decay to creation, the craft is remade. Muscles ache, but a fire still burns. A cycle fed by what the tide returns.
That's the sauna. There we go. That was Breaking Beasts on the Shore, aka the Jolly Roger. Because that's what Josh calls it. You're carrying too much. Somewhere where we can chuck that off. Overboard. Back for a few minutes. We are winning. Yeah, we keep carrying on. So since you're back here, man, we'll play you. We got a really good version of what I was trying to get this to do. Do you want Trucking Fabulous or Up and Down the Field? Which one do you want? And then you have to guess. No one tell him. You have to guess which genre I input. I think we've got good versions of both of them. But you pick which one you want, and we'll figure that out.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
Or we won't. Up and down the field. Okay, we will fire up and down the field.
Many years ago, on a field not far away,
Hitman and Fadman started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a derpalopagus factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the
Not
fun
country.
ties by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun ties by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know.
No, not country, Hitman. The clue that I gave everybody else was that I was feeling gleeful when I did it. You're a musical moron, you know basic. So that was I put in show choir, basically. And I would also point out that, yeah, okay, you're a musical moron, but you're also a regular one as well. So don't be too hard on yourself. Never even heard that genre. Well, that's why I said gleefully, because there's a lot of show choir in Glee. So, yay, that one can go away. I'm getting through some of this, which is good. Ah, we fell! All the way to the ground. That's a big hunking ship. Such a meanie on a Friday. Well, something like that. Do you want to hear... TF is Glee. Well, it's a TV show, or it was a TV show. The number of floors on that. Oh yeah, Quizzy, it's a big old beastie, this one. Just look at the number of bow thrusters. There's 5 bow thrusters there. That's some power. So, do you want to hear the Truckin' Fabulous version then, Hitman? If you've got some time for that. If not, we can not worry about it. when you consider if this were afloat, everything in the red would, well, most of what's in the red would be underwater. So no, yes, of course it did. Okay, well, let's go for it then. Where's the Truckin' Fabulous version?
With thanks to Wolf and Geordie, a trucking venture has begun. Driving around Europe, seeing countries one by one, knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines.
All hands brace for
Cars
impact.
are driving into us. Is it 'cause we're trucking fabulous? Running quick jobs for a start, never missing an hour's fart. Buying a used Volvo online, Halloween treats that taste so fine. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, but we're still trucking fabulous. Setting up in Luxembourg, getting money for our work. Expand the trucking empire, with no sleep we never tire. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, never not trucking fabulous. Hiring drivers here and there, driving in our underwear. Other drivers getting vexed, we don't know what's coming next. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, we're always trucking fabulous. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, we're always trucking fabulous.
We won't put you down for the show choir competitions then, Hitman, okay? Does that sound about right? Dee. Yep, there's another one.
Medalji Bahan Aunga.
Showing them the door. Oh, well. Oh dear. And people say Hitman's a grumpy old fellow. I don't know what they're talking about. Sorry, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, here's the one. Hopefully this is the last one. Apparently Oh, crane cannot reach the load. That's a different problem. That's a different problem. Where did it all go? That's there. That one can go. That one can't go because the crane cannot reach the load because of that section there. Just that panel there. There we go, now it can go. Yay! Sugar-free Red Bull, white peach flavour. Seriously? Yeah. I think that one requires an explanation as well. Was an ad. Oh yeah. That's some form of evilness. Got rid of most of the. Well, we've got rid of pretty much all of the theatre, the bridge, the dome, the back end of the dome. So that's all. Those are all plates. So that's all just normal construction. The world was over when they brought us roast chicken crisps in the 90s. Well, yeah, that was somewhat sacrilegious. Oops. Oh! Game over. Thanks, Josh. It's a wake-up one. Sunshine Groove on the farm. It's time for some disco farming. That's what I was trying to do.
Spin that shovel, let the rhythm flow. Farm life grooving in a dazzling show. Sweat is sparkling under golden skies. Harvest moon is where the magic lies. With disco grooves our hearts ignite. Riding waves of sunlight all day and night. Swing the rake and twirl the plow. The farm's alive, it's electric now.
Ah! Good one. Looking again as soon as this one is done. Yep. Okay. Take care, man. Look after yourselfings. Don't go having too much fun. Is it a public holiday weekend in Canada as well, or is it just in the US that it's Memorial Day? Of course, in the UK, it's the late May bank holiday. I like banging. I like my banging all day long. It's out really nicely, actually. Great therapy. Yes, thank you. I think it was Josh that played that, but yes, it was. Thank you, Josh. There was one of those pesky bot things that likes to say that I should buy some viewers. I should buy the best viewers, but I already have the best viewers, so how can I buy them? Have more of the best viewers when you've already got all of the best viewers? Come on. Bum, ba, bum. I thought I was starting to feel a bit tired. It's getting later. I ended up staying up later than I expected to last night, which was probably silly. But it's okay. You got to do it once in a while. Or twice in a while. Or 3 times in a while. So that was an unexpected call. I'll take that in a little while. So yes, so diddly diddly do. Ah! Other brother. Hey. Absolutely. Whatever he said, just do it. As you are told. Before you get too old. There we go. I think we're going to kind of go down and clear this up. Boom! On the ground. Boots on the ground. There we go. So we've still got a significant portion of the ship left to do. And I did take... I think I took 2 or 3 sections off the back end because they would just had no kind of accommodation sections in them. So I did take... You can see we took from here to here in terms of hull pieces away. And we've got enough aluminium now. But we've still got a lot to go on all of the contracts. So I will continue to work on it offline. There will be more to come at some point. But I didn't. I just fell back into this today rather than doing Farm Sim, just because of reasons and reasons. Oh, there's another one of those. Let's go and grab it. Whilst I remember that it's there. So yeah. So yes, I absolutely hope you have enjoyed yourselves today. We're going to have a little lookaroonie to see who we can raid. I'm going to go to our outro screen and say some thank you. So obviously thank you to Hitman, thank you to Josh, thank you to Quizzy, thank you to Jeremy, who's been in on YouTube as well. Yeah, thank you all for keeping me company. It's always a pleasure. You always make it more interesting when you're here and you're chatting. And we are going to have a little look for a Raideroony target. Who do we have? It looks like Wolfman is starting up, and he's going to be carrying on with the Titan. So we'll raid on over to the old man. Be sure to ask him why he hasn't finished his ship yet, in much the same way that Josh asked me why I haven't finished this one yet. So yeah, let's head on over to there. I think he's still on a starting screen, so kind of when we get in there, it should be a chorus of "Why are we waiting?" Because that's exactly how you should always get there. So yeah, so until probably Monday now, because it's a public holiday here, so I'll be working Tuesday. So Monday's stream will replace Tuesdays, and I will be back next week. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you're doing. And I will catch you again next week. Look after yourselves for now. Bye for now.